Unit 2, Topic D, Manipulate the Table Design. In the last topic, we created a number of fields in our table. First name, last name, cell phone, salary and birth date. And if I right-click on a field name, I have a number of options like deleting or renaming or inserting. So we can manipulate the table design by, first of all, adding or deleting a field. And there are again two ways of doing that. If I go to my home ribbon and I go to design view for the table, it is a very simple matter to highlight the field by clicking on the left hand side of the field name. And now there is a number of ways. You can simply delete the row by right clicking and setting or clicking the relevant entry, or you could simply have pressed the delete key on your keyboard, which is probably faster to do. Inserting is also quite simple. Remember that we are in the design view. If I'm in the design view and I right click on a particular field, I can from here insert a row, or I can delete a row. So what I'm also able to do is to take a row by its row heading and drag it and drop it. So I can change the order of a particular row. Let me just get this right. I can change the order of the fields in the table by simply dragging them around. You will notice, however, that there is a row called ID right at the top, and every table that you create will start off by having an ID row in its field name, in its design view for the table, and there's a little key icon that is listed next to the ID. We will talk more about that ID and that little key icon in the next section when we talk about primary keys. For now, I want you to know that if we go back to if we go back to the datasheet view for this table, we can do the same thing here. We can take a field, drag it and drop it, and thereby change the order of a particular table's fields. The only thing that you're not able to change and that you can't move from its position is the ID field, which is the primary key for the table. More about that later. So when we want to manipulate the table design, we can do so in Datasheet View by right-clicking on a particular field and inserting a field if we want to, or right-clicking and deleting, or simply moving a particular field to another position in the table. And then if we go to design view, we can do exactly the same thing, but in design view by adding or moving or deleting particular fields from a table. End of topic D.